Now for some stock picks, market thoughts. Dutch Masters is with us, founder of Carnivore Trading. Nice to see you, Dutch Masters. Glad you're on with us. I mean, even today, we started off in the green. People were feeling good after a rally last week. We lost it. What's going on here?
Hey, Nicole, thanks for having me on. We're having a great time over here, buying stocks high at the open and watching them sink during the day. It's just a lot of fun, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's what you're doing, right? You buy them high and sell them low. It's basically buy the dips, sell the rips, and it's the other way around, right?
I'll tell you, we're a bunch of great traders over here, Nicole, but, you know, every once in a while we get caught too. And today we thought we were going to have a nice firm market. We were buying in early, and the thing just turned around and went down at a 45-degree angle. But fortunately,
I thought you were going to tell me that you were shorting these stocks from the morning. I mean, you know, people sell into every rally. I just said buy the dips, sell the rips, and you did the opposite today. I can't believe it. I don't believe it.
I know. I just, you know, every once in a while we just step in a pothole, right? So, but I want to tell you something. Before we get down to business here, you know, the guys here all talked about you, and they said that we need to make you an honorary Viking Hall of Fame carnivore trader. So we made you this Viking axe, and we're going to send it to you. Okay? That's for you.
Wow. I'm not sure I'm allowed to accept a gift over $20 or anything that could probably kill somebody, but I like gifts, so I don't know. Does it meet the criteria? We'll have to just talk about that. I got to consult the lawyers. But that's exciting, and I love the guys on your team, and I appreciate the vote of confidence, which is most important to me, and I appreciate that. That being said, tell me about some of the names that you do like. Names like Atlassian and Fortinet that are to the downside, but you think have some potential. Is that where you're going with this?
Yeah, if we're going to get any rally here in this bear market, we're going to get those stocks can be bought here, and they will rally for you. The thing that the fellow that you had on prior to my Octavia, I really liked what he had to say about some of the things that were popping up. I am the guy who is going to the casinos right now and wide open after 2 years of not going. And I can tell you right now that, yeah, they're full, and you know, and think that there's a reason why those are bouncing back. Those places are going to do real well. We see in our systems a whole lot of biotech and healthcare stocks. And so one of our favorites is really Vivo. It's the symbol's VIVO. The company's name is Meridian. They make test kits for all kinds of different things. And from a technical standpoint, they've got, you know, their relative strength is 98. Their composite ratings at 96. The accumulation and distribution line is an A+. I mean, they're the stock's being accumulated, and it's you know, it just broke out, and it's really looking like it's going to rock here. So we've been buying into that steadily over the last couple of days. The other one we like is Resources Group. The symbol is RGP. This is a business services company. And what we love about a company that's got a $639 million market cap is it really doesn't take a whole heck of a lot for it to become a $1.2 billion market cap, which means we've doubled our money. You know, this is a company that's got $1.80 in profits for 2022. I mean, come on, it's trading at 21 bucks or something. This is crazy. So it's, you know, it's got it's got a 97 on the relative strength. You know, it's an A- in the accumulation distribution, so it's being accumulated, and the timeliness is rated an A. So that's Resource Connections. So those are two that we kind of feel like are a little off the grid, and that people, you know, don't talk about at your basic cocktail party.
Yeah, well, and you know, and that's what people talk about. They talk about the market overall. I mean, I know you have a couple of tech names for us as well on your radar, as tech has been completely beaten down. I mean, I was just looking at the NASDAQ down about almost 30%, but some of these are even more to the downside, right? Like Atlassian.
Yeah, I mean, Atlassian, which is symbol TEAM, I mean, this is a company that, you know, their software is embedded in government agencies throughout the world. This is one of those software as a service companies that is an absolute beast, okay? These guys are eating the world, okay? They don't lose accounts. They add accounts. They grow at 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90% a year. They've got all the money in the world. They have super high margins. And you go from, a stock price of wherever the high was on that to where we're at today. I mean, that is, could it go down further? Sure. The tech stocks, like your previous guest said, that are facing an interest rate environment that's going to be tough for them. But over time, if you dip into these and you buy these incredible beasts, these are going to be the next Microsofts. These are going to be, the next Googles for you.
Yeah, and you had Fortinet on there as well. I mean, you were being very humble and a lot of humility, telling me how you bought and got caught in the market. I mean, you didn't spend a lifetime in the market to get it wrong. So, I mean, what's your advice to investors? It was very, very sweet of you to try and give us at least that sometimes people make mistakes. But the truth is, I mean, I'm sure you're hedged, you're working hard, trying to pick the winners, trying to buy the dips. What do you tell folks that are calling you, Dutch, and they're pretty nervous? What do you say? Do you give them some hope for the future?
Well, we're going to get through this, okay? The tech stocks are going to be the ones that lead us out. And if we don't see tech lead, then the market as a whole can't come back. So these big cap, mega cap stocks that are down now 20, 30%, they're just catching up to the other stocks that are down 50, 70, or 80% that lie underneath them. So, do the big mega caps have further to come down? I don't think much further. And if we get a little bit of a rally here, which I'm not real hopeful for, I think there's probably a 20, 30% chance we get a rally. We're probably going to see another test of the lows here because they're going to bang the rates again, and there's going to be some more bad news, like Octavio said, your previous guy, who I think he's right on. I think the numbers are going to be kind of nasty, and the market's not going to like it. Okay, so we got to do this one more time. And then we're forming a bottom here, and then we'll be able to come out of it. What am I telling people to do? Use your stops. If you're coming into a position and you're buying something in any kind of size, put a stop on there. Yeah. That's just going to save your life.
Right, understood. So you think there may be another leg down, but a rally to come? You said 20 to 30% chance of that, so we'll watch for that too. It's always great to see you, Dutch. I'm glad that you were able to come on with us and talk and give us some optimistic outlook, at least for the longer term too. Dutch Masters and the team.
Good to see you.
Thanks, always great to see you. Thanks, Dutch Masters, founder of Carnivore Trade.